We're back, and thank you, sponsors.
Lousy bastards.
Thank you, sponsors. But as Corn was saying, okay, we were talking about East Lake or Otay Ranch,
East
Chula Vista,
Yeah.
and how they have a bunch of things that is commonly found in these type of Southern California type venues.
And I mean, it's very, very self-aware of that too, because
A Lowe's,
yeah, a Lowe's instead of a Home Depot.
but they have a Home Depot.
Yeah, but it's in the back of the mall. You see what I'm saying? It's weird, and it's very
Bevmo.
Yeah, it's very classist and weird, because if you go into old neighborhoods or downscale neighborhoods, you don't see that at all.
Yeah, South Park. That's why they were griping about that fucking mini Target.
Yeah.
I like the mini Target.
Did you?
Yeah, it was very well done in the sense of like, wow, I could actually find myself buying shit there, and I did.
Well, and those people don't need to drive all the way to Mission Valley to get their Target fix.
It has a decent booze selection, decent beer selection, and get this, the fish makes his own soda. They had soda stream tanks there. I had it in the car, so let me just try this. So we brought it in there, and one of the tellers says, I'll go get you your soda stream tank. I said, wow. Replacement tank.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Though.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see why people bitch about it, but really, the only people that bitch about it are the hipster types that move in there long after the neighborhood has changed into something that it wasn't. You see what I'm saying? I mean, think about the prices on some of this real estate in North Park. 2-bedroom houses for close to $1 million. 2 bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's why it's the rich hipsters that buy or rent, or the poor ones that rent there. And then when you go to buy, you move out.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Chula Vista, move out to Chula Vista, because if you want
Fuck
downtown,
Chula Vista, dude.
You don't like Chula Vista.
Well, see,
the old part.
I love Chula Vista, the old part of Chula Vista.
That's what I'm talking about.
West Chula Vista.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I don't want to buy land anymore. I'd like.
So the Corn will never own more property in Chula Vista.
Yeah. I think.
What about the Anthony's thing?
Well, that's different.
That's different. Okay.
Because that's not for housing. That's not for living. That's a business thing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have any emotional attachment to it. I think for people, they get emotionally attached with homes and property and things like that. I mean, that property we have in Mexico, I don't think we'll ever sell that simply because there's someone emotionally attached to it. It's the same thing for the property in Puerto Vallarta where my dad got rid of it, and that was a big fight,
So the kids will get that, and they
Yeah.
probably will because they have a certain sentimental, because they do bring them there.
Yeah, no, they spend their weekends there, so it's like the Bat Cave. That's what That's what my little one calls it, the Bat Cave.
Pretty crazy, man.
Well, it is kind of Bat Cavey if you think about it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this show, I think we're almost coming to a year, man. I mean, we've had
Really?
over 100 episodes. We're like 120 or something like that. And I think, honestly, we have been on air or on the web for over a year now. Or close to it.
Well, it's it's an interesting way to put down your thoughts and broadcast them.
So, we planning on back on the road trip stuff. We are planning to go to that apple pie place down in, is it in the Guadalupe Valley?
Yes.
Okay, we plan on going there, and we'll probably be doing a show over there.
And you want to do that ride?
We should do that ride since, you do, and plus we can go together and we can do it, but, homegirl wants to go.
Well, you got to do it with the purpose of going somewhere other than there.
We go wine tasting.
You see what I'm saying?
Baja
It has to be.
food.
It should be just a stop along the way to a destination. It shouldn't really be.
Ensenada could be a destination, right?
Huh?
Ensenada, it's Ensenada.
That could be a destination.
What's the place called? Ensenada.
Ensenada.
I was saying Encinitas.
Although there's nothing really to see in Ensenada except maybe during Mardi Gras they have the festival, there, and it's pretty cool. But Ensenada's, as far as port towns are concerned, Mexican port towns, it's not really worth it. The place you really need to check out, is La Paz, at the very tip. Not Cabo.
Not Cabo.
Cabo is just La Jolla. Think.
No, the sailors like La Paz.
Yeah,
it's a
La
stop.
Paz is beautiful, dude. It's a real city. People come out to the Malecón at night, every night, because it's oppressively hot during the day, right? So as soon as the sun goes down and it starts to cool down, people start coming out. People start walking around the Malecón. It comes alive, and it's kind of nice. Plus, Cabo is just down the road. But by Cabo, I don't mean Cabo San Lucas. Cabo meaning the region, the beaches and all that shit. Because, to be honest, the actual Cabo San Lucas thing, I couldn't wait to get out of there.
That reminds me, back when you got married, how long was that road trip that you did down there? How long did that last?
I think we were gone 2 weeks, like 14, 15 days.
It was just down there. There was no stateside. Like, we're going to do this first and go up to...
There. It's all on the road.
What car was this done in?
That was in the Ford Ranger pickup. The red Ford Ranger.
Oh, that's right. Is that thing around?
Yeah.
No, I did see it.
Yeah. It's in Las Vegas right now.
It's in Las Vegas? Oh, what's it doing there?
Just being the truck.
Use the truck. The
utility truck.
Someone needs a truck
region.
there. Yeah, it's true.
My brother needs something. And my
You don't
sister
have a
needs
truck.
Something. Yeah, no, they don't have a truck. But
Does he still drive that Hyundai?
yeah.
He makes all this good money. Well, why is he not cruising the BMW? Why is he not cruising anything but that bucket?
Because he's my father's son.
I mean, that thing is just like, geez, you can't take it with you, homie.
No. He spends it. He spends it on other stuff.
He does, okay, as long as he's not like this.
No, he's not a skinflint. He spends money, but he spends it on things.
What's his thing?
he values.
Expensive rum?
No.
What's his blow his wad on?
Construction projects.
Well, that's kind of funner. I mean,
The
okay.
great white elephant of his office. Are you kidding me?
That costs money.
That's a ton of money.
Okay, all right. In a certain sense, the fish at this age rather put money in. But he could go both ways. That's the thing.
Well,
you get that thing fixed.
But he's got other shit going on.
But you just make a phone call. Can you make that like this? I'm going to send over a picture. You know what I mean? And then they'll just say,
Let me tell you a little story. I once watched my grandmother supervise this guy to death. Literally. She had hired this guy to do the tile work on a water fountain. You see the water fountain that we have the koi in?
Yeah.
Okay, that one. She had hired this guy to do the tile work around it, right? And I watched her that summer, and every morning, right, the man would get there about 8 o'clock and start working on the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She goes out there, sits there, and watches the guy the entire time. And micromanages everything and goes, oh, no, you need to do this. I don't like the way that's looking. That
Did they talk too, though, in between?
Huh?
Did they talk story in between?
Yeah. But she was very much hands-on, okay? The guy ends up dying, all right? Like 5 days into the project.
Oh, wow.
But it's just one of these characteristics that has been passed on from her to my father to my
homie?
brother. Yeah, they micromanage everything to the extent that it's kind of crazy. And I mean, they will change their plans midway through. And they don't really care if it costs more money, because at the end of the day, what they want is look a certain way, or to be a certain way. So it's it's maddening sometimes because they will spend money stupidly by changing the plan.
Is the place done in Vegas almost, or does it look the same if I showed up today? Like, whoa, nothing's been done, but
The thing
it's
is,
secretly
he
done.
bought a new house, a bigger house.
What's happening to yours?
Huh?
That's going to buy.
That's being rented.
Oh, but it's still in the family.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
But he bought another house. So that's another project. The minute he bought the house, he tore up the kitchen.
Is the girlfriend following?
Oh, yeah. She's down with his nonsense. You know, that's the way this shit works.
Wow.
But the point is that the kid spends money. He just spends money on shit he's interested in.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I had that kind of fucking money, I wouldn't be spending it on that kind of bullshit.
The construction?
Ow.
What do you used to be spending it on?
Oh, stupid shit.
Drones?
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, buildings are just more headaches. You got to maintain that shit. You got to pay taxes on it. You got to make sure it's being utilized, because if you're not utilizing it, if you just let it sit there empty, you've seen what happens. The fucking hornets come in and take everything.
Yeah.
That one property, you know, it got stripped down to the fucking conduit. They took the conduit out of the walls, dude.
Yep. Again, Corn, we need to take a break. We're going to take maybe a 15-minute for ourselves. So this gives you a perfect opportunity to go and do your red tube, your shit, and yeah.
your stroke break.
We'll do one more episode for you guys, like we usually do, 3 a day. Keeps the doctor away, kind of thing. And we'll save the LL Cool J goodbye. We'll save Box Turtle for you. Maybe in the next episode we'll have to Box Turtle our way out of the show. Close out with.
Speaking of box turtles, we'll talk about that later.
Oh wait! Oh yeah! I'm gonna hear about this one. I like when Corn suggests the show topic here. Box turtles coming up.